loop over to Benezza. What a feed to Anthony. Gets it to go. Free throw line. Splash. Oh!
And good evening, everybody, and welcome. Today we have a Tier 2 semifinal matchup between the Berman Cougars of Maryland and also between the DRS Wildcats. And, you know, Ari, tonight, you guys are privileged to have a double Ari booth. We have Ari Shop and Ari Katz. I don't know if that's a privilege or a curse, but you have two things. For DRS, their magic number so far this season has been 45. Get this, when they hit 45 points, they're 12-2. When they don't hit that mark, they're 2-4. You know, they really gotta get to that mark. The second thing is that Asher Falk, the star player for this Berman team, he's out tonight. So Ari, who needs to step up in order to kind of fill that void that Asher Falk is going to be leaving?
Yeah, you said it. Asher missed yesterday's game with a concussion. He's going to be out tonight too. It's going to require a full team effort, and that starts with Erez and Daniel Ferziger for this Cougars team. And again, they have the pieces to do it. They have the pieces to beat and compete with the top teams in Tier 2.
Yeah, but how about Alex August? You know, the freshman so far came in, you know, you're a freshman playing against grown men, but, you know, he's done nothing but prove himself, averaging 20 points so far this tournament. You know, he's been lighting it up from three. You know, we got a very interesting, you know, this Berman team, they're a little bit small, so they're going to have to try to play a little bit above their size in order to match up to this gritty DRS team. But it should be a good game. So we should see August, Epstein. As we see now, our starting lineups are brought to you by. Our starting lineups are sponsored by the Yeshiva University Office of Admissions. As you start your college journey, make sure you visit us online to check out all the great events and opportunities we have for YU students. And now the jump is going to start up, and it's Bookbinder winning the jump.
Yeah, Berman coming out on a man-to-man. It's their primary defense that they play, and they give you a lot of ball pressure from their guards. We expect to see the same thing tonight.
Here's Safra on the key, pulls up. Safra back rims it. And now here coming down, here's Epstein, the high-flying senior. Next into Ferziger.
And DRS in a 2-3 zone, which is to be expected. This is what they do.
Looks for the open man, finds the sharpshooting August, but he had no room to release the shot. Here's Ferziger now, surveying his options. Epstein, good all-around player, averaging 7, 8, and 2 steals. So doing a little bit of everything so far for this team. Looking, shot clock winding down, and they run out of time. It's going to be going the other way. You know, just this DRS team, very defensive-oriented, like we said. When their offense does well, it's a bonus for them. So they really got to get that point total, like we said, up to 45. But they've consistently been shutting down their opponents, and that's what they did. If you're not going to even let your opponent have a shot attempt, that's always a win on a possession, because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So that's an automatic 0 points on the possession. Here's Olshin. Back to Safra. Safra drills it.
Yeah, he's one of their guys. He's a mid-range shooter. And if he gets space in any part of the mid-range, he's going to pull up from there, and he's that one.
Roseman was able to corral it. And now here's August surveying. Just nowhere to go with it as he left his feet and then came down and threw the ball to the DRS bench. A little bit of a miscommunication between teammates there. You know, we just saw running off the court right now is Akiva Shanzer. You know, right before this game, we saw Shanzer hit the game-winning free throws. You know, we had so much energy in this building just a few minutes ago. This game is going to be following that game. Make sure to tune in tomorrow to see the SAR Sting take on the Valley Toro Wolfpack. Definitely something that you should stay tuned and look forward to see. Here it is, throws it up, and Olshin puts it in. Now it's a 4-0 start for DRS. If you're Berman right now, you've had 2 straight possessions where you haven't even been able to put up a shot. Right now, you just want to play smart and try to run some actions toward the basket. Some of your shooters, August, open. Make sure that Epstein can get running towards the basket. He's been so successful. Here's August on the perimeter. But again, just hounded by defenders, as now a jumping pass to the corner. But he missed it. Rebound by Safra. Safra's his team leader. You know, senior, he brings a lot of energy, hypes up the crowd. You know, the greenhouse is what they call the DRS fans. They're kind of brought here, so look to bring their home court advantage to YU. Here's Olshin working in the post. Olshin gets it back. Safra didn't see Epstein. Epstein away on the break. And he put the layup too hard, but he got his own rebound.
And this is what Epstein does so well, his ball pressure, his instincts on the defensive end. This is what makes him a special player on the defensive end. And there he just got the layup, couldn't get the layup to go.
Inside, good defense by Solomon. First getting the deflection and then applying good pressure at the rim. And now here is Solomon. Solomon's almost like the Epstein for this DRS team. Very good defender, does whatever this team asks for. Very, very little ego and just will do whatever it takes to help this DRS team win.
Yeah, Solomon's going to look to get inside the paint, attack the basket, and do a lot of damage there.
An awkward-looking shot over there from Olshin as he was just caught between a rock and a hard place. As August lets go of the three. Missed it. And now rebounding, he throws it right back up and in. Daniel Ferziger, again, with the absence of Asher Folk, inside, he's their number one leading rebounder, but Asher Folk now kind of leaving that inside open for Ferziger. He has to step up. We were talking at the top. We need people to step up. Ferziger is one of those guys that he needs to make sure to step up.
Yeah, Ferziger, an excellent rebounder and a defensive player. You're not going to see him score that much in this game, but his impact is tremendous for this Berman team.
Safra loses it out of bounds. Now we're going to be going the other way. NCSY Summer is the premier summer trip provider for Jewish teens across the world. With over 20 plus programs spanning the US, Israel, and Europe, NCSY Summer can find something for you. Visit summer.ncsy.org. All right, and so another person that's you have to make sure that you're thanking is Dougie's. We would like to thank Dougie's for being a proud Max Live sponsor. For the best barbecue and grill in Teaneck, make your way to Dougie's. Go to Dougie'sBarbecue.com to order. The link is in the description in this video. Dougie's, what's your favorite thing from Dougie's, Ari?
That's a good question. I think we have to make a separate video discussing all the top things I like from Dougie's. And I don't want to take away from the game, so I won't do that.
I agree with that, but definitely infinite options there at Dougie's. Here's Rosemarin, gets it back. Dribbles in, guarded by 4 defenders at that time as these Wildcats just swinging around in their 2-3 zone. They play primarily in that 2-3 zone. They don't really get off of it much. Epstein, a wild shot as he ran in for his own rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball in the possession. It looks like it's going to stay with these Cougars. Again, you always want to give that extra effort. Berman had a little bit of a wacky shot as Epstein, again, just got caught without his dribble, but then chased his own shot and make sure to get it back. Good pass inside to August, but he wasn't sure whether he wanted to put it off the backboard or just to put it right up and in, and so it just ended up hitting the side. Here it is, Olshin throws it inside, but an offensive foul is going to be called. Good job by Avi Soberov coming in and taking that charge.
Yeah, this is what Coach Singer loves to see in man-to-man defense, to help side defenders slide over and put his body on the line, take the offensive charge, and that's what they need to see more of in this game.
Again, this is a small team, so you're not going to contest much at the rim, but if you can stop those guys from getting there to begin with, as August misses the 3, then that would be beneficial to do it with your charges. Coming down the court, and he misses it.
And a low-scoring start to this game.
That was Millstone missing the last shot. Millstone's the X factor for this team. In last game, he had a +16 plus-minus. As the ball goes back, and now a foul is going to be called. Looks like it's going to be called on August or Epstein. They were both in the general vicinity. But like we said, Millstone, he's the X factor for this team. I'll give you a stat right now. Millstone went 3 for 13 in their loss against Mag and David. Yesterday, in their blowout win against RESG, he had 21 points and was a +16 plus-minus. So he's really the X factor for this team, just as much as August or Epstein is the X factor for this Berman team. All right, 2:40 left. Still only 4-2. Safra looks to change something about that as he takes it to the basket. Now it's 6-2 DRS, but still very low-scoring game, which is the trend with a lot of these DRS games. They've scored in the 30s many times this season, including a 30-29 win against Flatbush earlier this season in what proved to be an important game in the Yeshiva League playoff race. Epstein for 3, missed it. Rebound as Olsen got the rebound. Ferziger went flying into him. No, I'm sorry, that was Rosemary. Rosemary with the foul.
Yeah, Berman offensively having a lot of trouble against this 2-3 zone. I'd like to see them get the ball inside and work it in and out to get those open looks outside. Right now, they're just passing the ball on the perimeter and not getting any penetration inside the lane.
Yeah, it's a make or miss league. You see Alex August, he was tremendous in the first 3 games. So far, about 0 for 3, 0 for 4. Really hasn't got anything going as Safra misses the shot. Safra's now 2 for 4. Here's Rosemary, got cut with the walk. That's the Yeshiva League travel right there. You catch the ball and you move your feet as you're making a play to the basket.
Yeah, Berman a little bit out of sorts right now, having trouble finding their rhythm. I like that they look to get out in transition on that possession, but again, a little too excited from Rosemary.
Yeah, this DRS team, they mostly run a very tight bench. You'll see Safra and Solomon usually will play anywhere between 30 to 30 minutes to the entire game. So they're not gonna get out of this game much. But if they get, as Safra puts it in, Safra so far has been on fire tonight, having 6 of the 8 DRS points. But if they get bench points again, that's a bonus. 21 bench points last night against RASG. As Rosemary airballs the 3, which was detected very early on by Buchbinder as he skied up for the rebound. Safra finds Millstone, misses the 3. Rebound by Solomon as he goes up, and they're going to call a jump ball, which is going to stay possession with DRS. Remember that Berman got the last jump ball. No actual jump balls in the Yeshiva League, although that would be exciting, as it looks like a timeout is called either by DRS, I believe, or yeah, timeout was called by DRS, and we're going to throw it now to commercial break. Follow your path at YU. Learn how you can jumpstart your graduate education with a Pathways dual degree or early assurance program. Join us at our March info sessions taking place on campus or on Zoom. For the full schedule, please visit yu.edu/pathways/info sessions. That's yu.edu/pathways/info-sessions. Start planning your future today.
And it's interesting to see Eric Epstein guarding the bigger Ari Safra right now. And let's see if the DRS looks to utilize that size advantage to their favor.
Well, as much as it is a size advantage, and that's true, cameraman Isaac Grayson was showing me earlier. He showed me a picture that he snagged of Erez Epstein in the Frisch game, and it looked like he was just flying as he defying gravity. So he's able to get high enough definitely to contest Safra's shot. As here's August now in transition. August missed the layup, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Rosemary and going the other way. So again, August has had a tough start right now. He's about 0 for 5. He's missed the 3s. Sometimes they're going to go in, sometimes they're not. But so far he's missed 3 shots inside the 3-point line, which, he's just having a tough night right now. Let's look if he can get back into rhythm. 40 seconds left. And now here's Safra on the cut. Missed it. Safra's size so far has been proving too much for Berman, but that time he just couldn't squeeze the layup in. Here's Epstein. Epstein finds the perimeter. And now it looks like they're going to be holding for 1. Epstein gets the ball back. Epstein signaling the offense. We just checked in number 24, Gabriel Margolis, actually the big night. 10 points in 16 big minutes last night to help propel them to the win without Asher Falk. From the corner, hit it off the top of the stanchion. Again, that's something different that YU has, that the stanchion extends onto the court. Some of these players have to get used to, especially high-arcing shots. Some players have to get used to it. 2.9 seconds left. Safra throws it into Solomon. Now Solomon touches it from half court as he missed it. Now we're going to be going to the second quarter. Stay right here. All right, welcome back. Now back on the broadcast. Just a timeout. Quick timeout was taken in between the two quarters. Now looks like we're gonna be getting right back onto the court. And we want to remind people to tune in to the next game. The next game, I believe, is a game between TABC and who are they playing?
They will be playing Fuchs Mizrahi Mayhem.
And the winner of that game will actually play the winner of this team. So after this game's over, look to see either DRS or Berman, depending on who comes out victorious. Looks like we're going to see one of these two teams probably having a watch party in the lobby. I know earlier I saw Valley Torah having a watch party to try to watch who are they going to be playing in the championship, either SAR or SAR or Shalhevet. Turned out to be SAR, so that's going to be a great game. Tomorrow is going to be happening. SAR versus Valley Torah. That should be a fantastic game.
Certainly will.
All right, here's Margulies, but it's intercepted by Olshin. Olshin all alone, put it too hard, but Millstone's there on the follow. Good play by Millstone. Now he's in the scoring column. Here's Epstein. Epstein passes it back out, and he drains the three.
That's Olivier, and that's exactly what the Cougars need to do. Get the ball inside, get the ball to the high post. That's the weakness of the zone, and let him facilitate out of the high post. And that's how they generate a wide open shot for Shmuel Olivier.
Buchbinder inside. Berman coach wanted a travel, but there was no travel there, just good footwork. Epstein finds August, fumbled the pass. Looks like they might have squandered an opportunity for an open three there. 7-point DRS lead. Berman so far only hit 2 shots, looking to try to crack into this lead a little bit more. Inside, the layup is missed, and now it's just taken by Ari Safra, as Ari just grabbed the ball right there.
It's a great look from Gaby Margulies, getting the ball inside, finding a wide open Merziger who just couldn't finish the layup.
Olshin rises up and puts it in. Good shot there by Olshin. And the ball looks like almost stolen there, but August came back with it. Sorry, no, it was not August. It was Ferziger. Epstein missed it. Now here comes Solomon the other way. Olshin, yes, Buchbinder through the lob, but the anticipation was there as Epstein coming, throws it to August in the corner. Missed it. A rebound by Millstone. Here's Safra taking it up, pushing it in transition. Now he slows it down. Safra calls for the screen from Solomon.
Yeah, DRS in complete control of this game so far on both ends of the floor. And they have a 9-point lead.
Here's Solomon in the post, working against Epstein. Two very strong players working in the post right now. Solomon spins, finds himself alone on the baseline. Millstone missed it, and it was off. It was off the stanchion, and now it will be going the other way.
That's a great job by Isaac Solomon and Alex Millstone. Solomon driving baseline, and Alex Millstone relocated to the corner to make that easier skip pass. They got the look they won, but Millstone couldn't convert on the three.
Yeah, but when those threes aren't falling, you have to cut inside. That's what Millstone's been doing so far this game, and that's a reason. If you're a three-point shooter, you have to have other ways that you can affect the game. Because when you have off nights, you can't just be a complete negative. That's just not going to help anyone. As August from the corner missed the three, and rebound by Solomon. A classic example is Klay Thompson, fabulous three-point shooter. So when he's having his rare off nights, he's still able to be productive. Safra finds inside Buchbinder. Good vision from Ari Safra as Buchbinder just found himself wide open underneath. Buchbinder so far has 4 early points. Epstein finds Fischler, who just checked in the game. And now Fischler, they're not in the bonus yet, so it's just going to be a side out of bounds.
Yeah, so far, if Berman cannot hit their threes, it's going to be a long night for them, especially against this 2-3 DRS zone that is so good at preventing any dribble penetration inside the lane for easy buckets.
Yeah, make sure to subscribe to Max Live so that you don't miss a single broadcast. You know, in the YU season and the Sarachek season, there's a lot of good stuff if you subscribe to Max Live on YouTube. Epstein finds the man, didn't want to shoot it. And now here's Margulies. Euro step, pretty play as he ducked in and put it in. Solomon shakes his head and says, there's nothing I can do about that. He told Safra to shift it down.
Yeah, we've seen Margulies get inside the zone a couple times already since he's checked in this game. Look for him to continue to do that throughout this game and break down this zone.
Eitan Kaplitz, who just checked into the game, you know, he's been their 6th man. And again, he doesn't play very much, but it's really mostly they just play this 5 for DRS as Buchbinder puts in another shot. So far, Aiden Buchbinder, 6 early points as he's been very efficient so far in this game, only taking quality shots as Margulies' pass was off the hands of number 21, Shmuel Levidan. And here's Solomon coming the other way. 4 minutes left. DRS now has extended their lead to double digits. 18-7 right now as the Wildcats are leading. Here's Olshin, the screen from Safra. Solomon. Bodies hit the ground, but he can't come up with it. Solomon just got his own rebound as Kaplowitz for 3. Missed it. And now it's Levidian coming up with the rebound.
Yeah, a couple second chance opportunities there for DRS. They've been crashing the glass hard against a smaller Berman team. And they show a lot of success doing that tonight.
Yeah. Again, this DRS team, Tuvion's really one of their biggest guys on their team, but they don't really play him much. So again, their team's big, not as much as they're tall, but their team's big and their team plays with a lot of energy, which is going to be enough to out-rebound the small Berman team. Epstein's open on the perimeter, can't find him. Now the 3 is drained from the corner. That's Itai Rosemar. Here's Solomon working on Fischler. Solomon inside, ducking, layup, and 1. Isaac Solomon, say with your chest.
And that's what Isaac Solomon does so well, being his man off the dribble, getting inside the lane, and finishing at the rim with contact.
Solomon at the line for 1. Come to Como Pizza for some great pizza, pasta, salads, and even awesome breakfast options. We will be streaming the games in the store and making it a great place to watch the games while you eat. If you want to go to a great place to get some great pizza, I can testify myself, great pizza, and also to watch some of the games, make sure to check out Lake Como Pizza right near YU. The 3 from Margulies, missed it. The lefty shot was off the mark, and Epstein chased it down for another rebound. And Epstein missed it, and again, it's out of bounds. We were wondering pregame, at least I was wondering pregame, how Epstein, considering his 5'8" frame, was able to come away with all these rebounds, especially playing against some of these much bigger teams. And we've seen so far, the reason is that he just hustles a lot more than a lot of the players on the court, and that's how he gets those offensive rebounds. 8 rebounds a game is not normal for someone who's his size, but he's able to pull it off.
Yeah, it's pure motor from Ayers. I mean, you see him every rebound. He's there. He's getting it. His basketball instincts are off the charts.
And now the 3 from Rosemar puts it in. And now again, Berman slowly cutting into this lead. Now an 8-point lead, whereas before it was up in double digits. So again, you want to slowly chip away at this. You're not going to chip away at the lead in 1 second. So you have to make sure to do it slowly, as now they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a push on Rosemar. And now it's going to be, not in the bonus yet, so it's still going to be a side out. And it's going to be Solomon again. Very little ego. Solomon throws it out. He's I'm sorry, I take back what I said. Safra again, a team leader. He's going to be someone who's throwing it out. These 2 guys, very high basketball IQ, so a coach would want to have them with the ball in their hands. Here's Olshin, guarded closely by August. Again, August, good defender. That's something that we mentioned. His shot's not falling, but he's staying in the game because of his good defense. August guarding Olshin closely. Now they push it back up to Millstone. Millstone to Solomon. Solomon dives inside. Goes it to Buchbinder, who pivots and misses it off the rim, and rebound by Margulies. Margulies slows it down now. Minute 18 on the clock as they slow it down. Berman again looking to cut into the lead. They got a few stops in a row right now. As Epstein, that's someone you want with the ball in his hands. August looking to get going.
Yeah, Berman staying on the perimeter of this possession, not getting inside, having a lot of trouble generating any clean looks.
Margulies, and a charge is called. Looks like Solomon took a pop to the face, he's down on the ground, and his teammates checking on him, making sure that nothing was really hit too badly. If it's something you're concerned about when somebody who wears glasses during the game is popped in the face, you want to make sure that his glasses didn't crack. But you want to make sure Solomon's okay. Solomon's a tough player. He should be fine.
Yeah, it's important to note Solomon last year hurt his foot in the Tier 1 championship game. Wasn't able to play most of that game. He's battled injuries here before, but he's a tough guy. And I'm sure he'll be able to play through this.
Again, it's a tale of two seasons. One thing that we love about high school basketball is how much it flips. Because, especially in the Yeshiva League, you only have like a 2-year window. So this team was in the Tier 1 championship last year. Now they're playing in Tier 2. So you just see how quickly you have to make every game count. Otherwise, as an air ball from Millstone, is you want to make sure that he's not having one of those games. Like we saw, he had a little bit of a rough game against Mag David. But again, the shots aren't falling so far. That's his third 3 he's missed. You wanna try to limit the amount of shots that he's putting up now. Try to get some more shots towards the basket. All right, 29 seconds left. It looks like Berman's gonna hold it, trying not to give DRS a chance to bring their lead to any more. And Epstein's now holding it down. 17 seconds left. Here's Epstein. Epstein finds August, stolen by Solomon. Solomon throws it the other way. Millstone scores it! And that'll take us to the second half. Right now it's 23-13 Berman. And we're gonna send it down to our sideline reporter.
That's S.J. Tannenbaum standing by with Coach Stein of DRS. S.J., take it away.
Thank you very much, guys. I'm here with Mr. Avrami Stein, head coach of the DRS Wildcats. Coach, you're up by 10 going into the second half of this game. What do you like from what you've seen so far, and what would you like to see better?
Well, the defense is excellent. They're only getting long shots, and we're rebounding, so they're not getting 2 shots. If we keep that up, we win the game. So simple, right?
The team's performing so well. What's going to take for DRS to bring home a Sarachek trophy this year?
Good defense, rebounding, and not turning the ball over. Thank you very much.
It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Thank you very much, Avrami Stein. Back to you guys in the booth.
Well, thank you, S.J. and Coach Stein. And we're going to send it to a commercial break. And when we come back, we have the Camp Step It Up halftime show. Don't go anywhere.
My story started with a letter in the mail. I took my first steps in New York and felt the energy all around me.
I connected with my Rebbe on the first day of Shir.
My story was learning that the mitochondria is more than just the powerhouse of the cell.
I made my painting from scratch, like really from scratch.
My roommates came here from 4 different countries. We lit one menorah together.
My story was practice every night.
Chavruta every night.
Subway rides, city lights.
In my story, my name was in the headlines.
The bylines.
The University Museum.
My story was my internship at the Supreme Court.
Dancing with the Israeli flag in Times Square.
My story was participating in the only hackathon, not on Shabbat.
The Career Center found me my first job at a top business analytics firm.
My story was becoming best friends with my chavruta.
And holding that NCAA trophy.
My story started here.
My story is just beginning.
What does it mean to be yourself? It's being bold.
Throws the alley-oop for Terrell! Oh my goodness!
It's having heart.
I know that I have a responsibility and a platform to shed light on the Jewish community as a whole.
This is the professional debut for Ryan Terrell. He's trying to be the first ever Orthodox Jew to play in the NBA.
But most of all, it's being proud and wearing it. Clipped helped Ryan's fans show their pride. Let us help you spread the pride at your school with your own hassle-free merch shop. Contact Clip today for your free consultation.
Never be afraid to be who you are.
Welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. We're going to send it down to S.J. Tannenbaum, standing with Coach Singer from Berman. Take it away, S.J.
I'm standing here with Coach Jonas Singer from the Berman Cougars. Coach, obviously going into halftime, you guys are down by 10. There needs to be some improvement. What do you think are the biggest things you need to improve? And what have you seen so far that you've liked going into the halftime?
You know, the energy is just not there for us right now. We said we got 16 minutes to really bring that up. We had a late night game last night, but there's no excuses. In this tournament, you got to come and bring the energy. The energy just was not there. And then the other side is we got to attack their zone much, much better than we have. Those are the two big things. Can't hang my hat on a lot of positive things. You know, defensive rebounding was okay, but we just had to play much, much better. Not a lot of positive from that half.
Thanks so much for the time, Coach. Good luck the rest of the way.
All right. So, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. This is the Step It Up Basketball Camp halftime show. We've got big news. Camp Step It Up is back at Hobart College in Geneva, New York for summer 2023. Camp will start on June 21st and end on August 2nd with 1 to 6 week options. We have an option for you. Hobart is located just 4.5 hours north of New York City, and busing will be offered to camp from New York City and Teaneck. Camp is open to all boys and girls, grades 3 to 12, and 1 to 6 week options available. Gorgeous campus facilities include air-conditioned rooms, 6 indoor basketball courts, a weight room, a lakefront and beachfront on and near campus, lounges, and more. For more information, email office@campstepitup.com or visit timetostepitup.com or call 888-600-0908. All right, so we're going right now. We're starting in the second half. For those of you who just joined us right now, it's 23-13. Our DRS Wildcats are up over the over the Berman Cougars. You know, DRS, they've been uncharacteristically efficient on the field, as it'll remain Berman ball. They've been very efficient, choosing their shots wisely, and you know, right on track. We talked about the magic number 45. Right now, they're on pace for 46 points, which more times than not means a DRS win. So let's look to see if they can remain their efficiency, as again an unforced error right there, as it was just thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, DRS doing a great job of slowing this game down. This Berman team likes to get out and run in transition and speed this game up, and DRS is making this game a slow, physical, and low-scoring game.
Yeah, I mean that's what DRS does. They make sure to stop anybody from scoring. We've mentioned multiple times this season they've forced teams to put up 30 points or less, and so that's what they're going to look to try to do. Here's Epstein pushing it in transition. Seems like what Coach Singer said is seeming to rub off of him as they're trying to push it. He throws it to the corner, and the shot is up, and it's missed. and the rebound is poked over to Solomon. Here's Solomon, finds Safra. Safra throws it off, and looks like it hit a foot of Epstein. Epstein's arguing that it hit his knee. I have to agree with him, but he concedes to the call, and it'll remain DRS ball. And it's going to be Solomon throwing it in. Solomon finds Safra, who rises up and puts it in. Ari Safra so far has been uber efficient as he's just picked his shots very nicely, and he's put in most of them.
Yeah, excellent out of bounds set, freeing up Safra on the screen. And Safra, when he has space in the mid-range, that's what he likes to do, pull up from the mid-range, and he does just that on that last possession.
Yeah, DRS has some good wins this season. You know, they beat Magan, a team that's right now that actually won a game in the Sarachek tournament. So can't underestimate someone. They just got a bad card dealt to them in having to play this tough Magan team in the first round that sent them to Tier 2. But don't underestimate these Wildcats. Here it is. Ferziger missed it, and now it's going to be going the other way. Solomon, Wildcats are up and running as he just runs by all of the Cougars, and he puts it in.
And really rough transition defense by the Cougars there. Solomon able to just go coast to coast without much resistance.
Soberov rolls it in as the ball just got deflected right into the hands of Ferziger, who was able to find Soberov and to hang it nicely off the rim inside. Here's Safra again, plays like a point forward. You know, he's one of the biggest guys on the court right now, but you know, coach loves to have him with the hand, loves to have him have the ball in his hands because of the good decision making that he has. Safra rises up again, and this time it rolls off the rim. All of his shots have been close, so you know he's having a very good night so far. August, finally an open three, missed it. That was the most daylight he had all night, but he just wasn't able to come up with the three-pointer. Here it is into the corner. Rosemeyer wasn't able to have the shot. August reloads and puts it in. August finally gets in the scoring column. That's his first score of the night, we believe, and that's going to look to get him going. Just one shot, you know, for a good shooter, that's all you need. And then suddenly putting up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threes.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better, Ari. An excellent job by Daniel Ferziger getting inside the paint, kicking out to an open Alex August to get him his first three of this game.
And this DRS team, they play by committee. 4 players averaging in or near double figures. One of them, Solomon, missed the shot. You know, that's Solomon, Buchbinder, Safra, and also Olshin are those 4 players that play very well. Again, other than when Kaplowitz came in for about a 2-minute stretch, it's just been these DRS 5 for this entire game. So as opposed to Berman, who they've done various substitutions, they've been playing about a 8-9 man rotation, bringing about 4 guys off the bench so far, including Margulies and various other players. Speaking of Margulies, misses the shot right there, and the rebound was corralled there by Millstone. Here's Safra. Safra steps back, and the pass is inside. Wasn't able to hold on to it. Apologize, it wasn't Millstone who brought down the rebound. It was Olshin. Inside, Margulies finds August, looks for another three, as August puts it in. It's now a 6-point DRS lead. Berman just slowly clawing their way back in. I'm telling you, Alex August is a bad brother. You don't want to have him on fire. Safra directing traffic.
Epstein doing a great job on Safra, not letting him get into the paint.
Olshin gives it to Safra. Safra inside. Buchbinder, they just ran out of time there. A little bit too unselfish there. Safra went inside, had no room. Buchbinder couldn't take the shot when he had it open, and that was just a shot clock violation there, as a lot of energy now for Berman as we're going to send it to commercials. Follow your path at YU. Learn how you can jumpstart your graduate education with a Pathways dual degree or an early assurance program. Join us at our March info sessions taking place on campus or on Zoom. For the full schedule, please visit yu.edu/pathways/info-sessions. That's yu.edu/pathways/info-sessions. Start planning your future today. All right, so 6-point game. The timeout was called by DRS. Again, they've been preaching simple basketball, but so far, I'm not even sure they've scored so far in this half, as Berman has scored, including 2 Alex August threes. And there's a 3 right there from Rosemar. And right now, it's a 3-point game. Berman clawing back on DRS.
Yeah, and again, against this 2-3 zone, if you're able to shoot the 3 at a high level, you're going to be able to get those looks all game. And right now, Berman is feeling it from behind the arc.
And it's stolen there. Rosemar, it's a 3-on-2 now, as he looked for August, but now he put it up himself, and he banked it in. Did he call glass? No, he called game. Rosemar, good shot from him.
We got ourselves a ball game, Ari. We got ourselves a ball game.
You know, they were in quite a hole, and they were down double digits at some point in this game, and now they're clawing their way back. Solomon with an answer. Silences the Berman crowd as now he's going to the free throw line.
Yeah, Isaac Solomon, tremendous job getting inside the lane, using his body to get separation and finishing through the contact.
So I have a question. Do you know that half of YU's roster this year has attended Camp Step It Up, including Michael Natkin, Adi Markovich, Oren Batesh, Max Zackheim, and more, and that they've produced dozens of NCAA players and also 1 NBA player. Do you know who that NBA player is?
That was Yamadar.
Yamadar and the Boston Celtics, as it's inside. Margulies ties up the game just like that. We're back knotted up, 29-29. 2 minutes left. Again, we were going a little dry for some parts of this game with very little scoring. Now it's starting to heat up. Both these teams starting to find their rhythm, as now Safra's looking to slow down the game. Again, this DRS team thrives in slow, gritty games. It's supposed to this Berman team, as it's Millstone again, misses another 3. Millstone has gone cold so far from the 3-point arc. Epstein loses the ball, but then corrals it. Finds Margulies. Margulies, Euro step, and he calls a travel as he dragged his back foot. Margulies is pleading with the ref about the Euro step, but he had his foot stuck on the ground the entire time. Again, we're going to show you the replay. You can make of it what you would like. Looked like a walk there. Have to agree with the ref there, and that's why they're wearing the black and white. Solomon working on Ferziger. Gets a screen from Safra. Safra finds himself alone. Misses it. Rebound fought for by Buchbinder. And now Solomon has it again. Inside, off the backboard, missed it. Another rebound by Buchbinder as he's fouled going up. And now Buchbinder will have 2 free throws.
Yeah, that's what this DRS team does so well. They attack the basket, and if they miss the official shot, they're going to look to crash the board and get another rebound. And yesterday against RASG, that's exactly what they did late in the game to pull away to get the win. And right now they're doing just the same thing against Berman.
Again, we know that the big 3, Olshin, Safra, and Solomon, we know that they're going to get theirs, that they're going to have the ball in their hands for a lot of time. The question is, what are people like Buchbinder are going to do? What are they going to do on the offensive glass? That's really what's going to be the team, because we know that Safra and Solomon are going to get theirs. But so far, Buchbinder's been the difference in this game, and he's been the reason why DRS has this slight edge. All right, Epstein coming up again. He's had a high usage rate this game. We don't track usage rate, at least I don't believe so. But if we did, Epstein, a very high usage rate. He's had the ball in his hands most of the game. He's created almost every shot, whether it's assist or score. Epstein gets it back. 40 seconds left on the clock. Berman down by 3, looking for the equalizer.
Yeah, DRS playing like a 2-1-2 right now with the middle man guarding the high post as they force a turnover in that possession.
Awkward lob inside, and now it was just thrown. Safra just threw it too fast and too far in front of Solomon. Just, back to back. First it was the awkward lob from Epstein, and then it was just Safra throwing it out. So again, the ball's going to go right back to Berman. 29 seconds left, down by 3. You can draw yourself within 1 or to tie the game right now, and so that's what Epstein's going to be doing when he's holding the ball, looking for the last shot of this quarter. Again, we're going to have an incredible 4th quarter, so you want to make sure not to go anywhere, as this is going down to a photo finish. in this Tier 2 semifinal game. A lot to play for these two teams, as you don't want to end your season on a loss. Here's Epstein. Epstein, the screen from Fischler. Throws it in. Missed it. Rebound by Solomon as his shot. Missed it. Looked at first like he was just going to hold it, but then he just threw up the prayer as we are going to be heading to commercial break.
What does it mean to be yourself? It's being bold.
Throws the alley for Terrell. Oh my goodness!
It's having heart.
I know that I have a responsibility and a platform to shed light on the Jewish community as a whole.
This is the professional debut for Ryan Terrell. He's trying to be the first ever Orthodox Jew to play in the NBA.
But most of all, it's being proud and wearing it. Clipped helped Ryan's fans show their pride. Let us help you spread the pride at your school with your own hassle-free merch shop. Contact Clipped today for your free consultation.
Never be afraid to be who you are.
All right, and we're back. We're gearing up for an exciting finish right now as we're beginning the fourth quarter, as the buzzer sounds, letting all these players to get on the court. Again, we said that on the broadcast, the X Factor, Alex Millstone so far, he hasn't had such a great game. 2 points so far for Millstone, as the shot really hasn't been falling. But it's been the others. It's been Buchbinder stepping up inside. A lot of offense boards, creating second chance points for this team. But Berman's been hanging in. Some players off the bench, including Margulies, and also including number 21, Shmuley Levidan, have been really stepping up. And so it looks like these two teams are going to be limited, or are going to ride the coattails of these other players, as Solomon looks to get another and one, but he's going to go for the line for two. Ari, something I noticed is that Solomon prefers the glass a lot when he's driving to the basket. A lot of times you've seen on these and ones that he throws it off, but that's also good, because since they have a size advantage inside, when he throws it off the backboard and off the rim, that's much more likely to get it into the hands of their offensive rebounders, as opposed to if you try to swish it, who knows, it could hit the front of the rim and just fall right down.
Yeah, it's a great point, Ari, and you see a lot of players have their own preferences. Obviously, Solomon loves to throw the ball off the backboard, and again, if that's what you're going to do, you need to do it every time down. You can't get caught in between trying to bank it in and trying to swish it. So again, gotta be consistent, and that's what Solomon does.
That's definitely true. Here's Epstein. The pass to Levidan. Epstein now working, puts up the shot! Epstein puts it in, and now Berman is within two. And it looks like they're gonna make a scoreboard adjustment. I believe in it. They took 1 point away from DRS. And now again it's good. Now it's a 1 point game, as Berman is inching closer again throughout the first half. DRS really controlled the game for most of the game, but since that third quarter, Berman has just been slowly clawing away at the lead. And that's what they've been doing so far. Epstein just gave him too much room. He's got a slow jump shot, but if you give him enough time and enough room, he's absolute butter. Here's Safra. Safra at the top, hounded by Epstein. Back to Olshin. Solomon posting up, working his way in, rises up and puts it in. Shot by Isaac Solomon there to extend the DRS lead to 3. Here's Epstein coming down the court. Epstein finds the man, Ferziger. As a shot by Levidan. Missed it, rebound Ferziger. Ferziger back to Epstein, another 3. Missed it, and it hit the stanchion. And it's gonna be DRS ball. DRS again up by 3, looking to extend their lead to 2 possessions, as now number 12, Itai Rosemarine, is gonna check into the game for number 5, Naftali Fischler. Again, so this DRS team so far in the second half, we've only seen their starters. Berman has been playing out about an 8-man rotation. So definitely one team utilizing different strategy of utilizing their bench a lot more. As DRS, they keep their guys in good condition, and they're just going to want to ride with them throughout the rest of the game. They want to have their best decision makers on the floor. Safra stripped, coming the other way is August. August inside, and August puts it in. It's now a 1-point game. August had been quiet in the timeout from Berman. They're hyped up as we're going to throw it to commercial break. Don't go anywhere. All right, so just a reminder, the winner of this game is going to be taking on the winner of Fuchs Mizrahi versus TABC, and so that's going to be definitely an exciting game. Now, we saw some of the Mizrahi guys, we saw some of the Fuchs guys warming up during halftime. Some of those guys are huge and they love to dunk, but they're going to be playing TABC again. TABC, very good team. They finished near the top of the Western Conference in the Yeshiva League. Unfortunately, fell short in the playoffs, but it should be a good game again between two teams actually that were ranked inside the top 16, but lost in the first round. All right, here's Safra. DRS clinging to a 1-point lead, as now he's hounded by Daniel Ferziger. Here's Safra. Safra to Buchbinder. Buchbinder works baseline, loses the ball out of bounds, but a foul's going to be called on Rosemine. And the Berman players are questioning whether it's going to be on the floor. And it looks like there's going to be free throws for Aiden Buchbinder. Buchbinder looking to bring the lead up to 3.
Yeah, crucial free throws here. We talked about how DRS doesn't utilize a bench. And we'll see if fatigue is an issue for free throws down the stretch of this game for DRS.
Again, that's what it looks like right there as Buchbinder missed the first free throw front rim. He's been rising up. He's been hustling on the offensive rebounds. Those Cavs, I'm sure, are on fire right now as he's been shooting his shots short right now. That one put enough height on it, and he got it in. Now it's a 2-point lead as Margulies had checked in on that last possession. And here's Epstein. Epstein back to Rosemine. Epstein working in, throws it inside. Rosemine throws it in, and he gets the nice English off the rim. He had Salman coming over for the block, but was able to wisely stay in the air and to just twist it off the rim there. Good play by Rosemine.
Yeah, excellent bridge from Epstein, finding Rosemine at the back of the defense. An excellent finish from Rosemine to tie this game up.
Safra inside, the ball stripped, and it's off the knee of Safra. It's going to be Berman ball. There's emphatic cheers from their fans as Berman is going to have the chance to take one of their first leads of the game. I don't remember the last time that this Berman team had the lead. Look for Alex August to try to get involved again. Other than that layup a few minutes ago, he's been kind of quiet this game. So let's look for August to get the ball. You know, he hasn't really been found much as Epstein not even looking his way. Now August has the ball. It's in the corner. It's Margulies. Epstein rises up to catch it. It's too far past his man, but luckily Rosemine was there to catch it. Epstein, thought about the 3. Now curves inside. Finds the corner for 3. It missed it. Rebound Safra. This building was ready to blow. It's coming and it's thrown up inside Buchbinder. Buchbinder inside. Fancy footwork as he puts it in, giving DRS the lead again. And it's going to be a timeout from Berman.
Pretending to take it back by Leifert. Give it to Terrell. Terrell! Gives Ryan Terrell 2 more! 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 2
All right, so now we're back. We're coming again, a very close game in this Tier 2 semifinal. Reminding you again, the winner will take on TABC versus Mizrahi, who are actually playing next. Again, these two teams are actually watching courtside, most of them. So right now, 4 minutes and 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Looks like it's gonna be Berman ball, as Berman is gonna take it down the court, looking for a chance to either tie the game or to take the lead. Again, the latter will be ideal, obviously. And now it looks like DRS is gonna go into their press. They're playing a 4-1 press, which is, again, a very aggressive press for them as they're leaving only one person back. As it's gonna be out of bounds. August looked like he stepped out of bounds. Again, press is working. The press is not just about getting steals. It's also about getting these guys out of their offensive rhythm. And that's what happened right there as August stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, it's a great point, Ari. A lot of people focus on the press just from getting steals. But on that time, they sped Berman up, got them uncomfortable, out of control, and forced a turnover.
Safra finds Buchbinder. Good pass there from Safra as he went up. You know, the Berman thought that he was going to go up for the shot, but threw it back in. And also good play by Buchbinder, not just turning around looking for the offensive rebound, but to keep your eyes up. The ball can find you at any point. Rosemine missed the 3, and good rebound as it's a force out that can be called on Safra, as you know, it looked like Epstein might have stepped out of bounds. They're going to call the foul on Safra, and that is Safra's second foul, as it's not going to be thrown out of bounds by Ferziger.
It's been a very clean game, so very low fouls. We're not yet close to the bonus for either team. So unless a lot of fouls happen these last few minutes, we won't be shooting very many free throws.
These are very disciplined teams, coached by, both by veteran coaches, especially by DRS, been coaching for a while. So again, they preach not that many fouls as Epstein put in the 3. And now Berman back within 1. Epstein starting to heat up. Again, that's his 3rd 3 of the night. Here's Safra directing traffic. Ferziger guarding back on him, trying to prevent the drive that's so far killed them. But now he's pressing up as Safra loses the ball. Here comes August. August looks for Ferziger. Ferziger caught it, but threw it off the side of the backboard. Just ran out of space there as here comes Solomon. Solomon's been quiet the last few minutes. Now rises up and puts it. And now he's going to go again. Another trip to the line. This has been his 4th or 5th trip to the line. Well, Isaac Solomon, he owns real estate at that free throw line. So that's what he gets, you know, throwing those broad shoulders. You're going to have to force the refs to make a call if you throw those broad shoulders into the inside, into the teeth of the defense. And now big free throws right now for Isaac Solomon. Solomon the first. Misses it off the front rim. Again, Solomon's high effort plays, so could be that he doesn't have much left in his legs anymore. Again, we talk about this a lot. People wonder why there's a lot of free throw shooting missed at the end of the games. It's not just high pressure, it's also, as Solomon calmly puts in the second free throw, it's also that you're actually exhausted. Here's Margulies. It was stripped, and it's going to be off of Margulies. Margulies politely disagrees with the call, and Millstone with the deflection hit it off of Margulies. We're going to be going the other way. 2-point lead from DRS as Solomon's going to throw it in. And now going to be checking into the game is Levidan.
Shmuley Liviaden checking into the game now for Berman.
I apologize, Shmuley. I'll send you a postcard after for every time I butchered your name.
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea.
Liviaden?
Liviaden, there you go.
There we go. 25th time's the trunk. All right, here's Safra. Safra lost the ball, but luckily there was Buchbinder there for him to shovel it off to. Solomon going against Epstein. 2 strong players, but Solomon was stronger on that play as he faded away and used his best friend, the backboard, to curve it in. Epstein looked almost there like an over and back violation, but nothing was called as Epstein find the corner. August hit the back of the rim. Safra going the other way, and it was stolen by Epstein. Epstein throws it. Wild play as he's coming to the ground. It's going to be a foul on Millstone. Millstone tried to get all ball, but he reached in and took the player number 21, Shmuley Liviaden, down to the ground with him. And it's going to be Liviaden throwing it in. Here's Epstein, 2 minutes left. Again, now 4-point lead. They were just within 1. Quick throw run for DRS. But, you know, you want to try to draw back a little closer. Try to get this game a little knotted up. Here's Epstein. Epstein to Margulies. Margulies has the shot, thought about it. Corner, there's 9 seconds left now on the shot clock as Margulies Euro step, but then threw it off the front of the front of the rim. Wanted a foul there, couldn't get it. Solomon to Olshin. Solomon wisely takes it down now. Now we're in a minute 30 seconds under right now. As again, he's going to use up the majority of the shot clock. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's Olshin, thought about the three, didn't take it. Now he's going to go inside on Margulies, and Olshin puts it in. And now it's going to be a timeout by Coach Jonas Singer. And we're going to stay right here. And don't go anywhere. We have a 6-point game, minute 16 left. You know, if you're Berman, what are you looking at in this timeout, Ari?
Yeah, you got to get a quick bucket. It doesn't necessarily have to be a three-pointer. Obviously, if you can generate a clean look from three, definitely take it. But it needs to be a quick basket. And, again, try to generate the highest quality shot possible. After you score, or if you score, set up in a pressure defense and try to force a turnover from DRS and get back from this game.
And just a general philosophical question in these situations. When you're in these situations, do you go to your go-to guy or do you use him as a decoy and catch them off guard with something unexpected?
Well, again, I think you try to go your go-to guy. See if you can get him the ball in good position. If you can't, and if the defense is overplaying him and not worrying about some of the other guys, have them cut to the basket, have them find the open space. Especially if your team is deep and has a lot of players that can score besides that one guy. And for Berman, that's definitely the case. Multiple shooters on the floor right now. August, Epstein, Rosemarin, Viaden, Berziger, all great shooters. So again, there's not one guy that DRS needs to stop.
Again, if you're Berman, you want to go in to try to find errors, to try to see if you can get errors Epstein the ball. But if not, again, like you mentioned, August is a great option. You know, now's the perfect time to start heating up. You know, if I'm Berman, I'm gonna go to my freshman guard.
And what DRS is doing here is in full court press. They want Berman to take time to get up the court, kill some clock. A very smart move from a veteran coach and Coach Stein.
Here's Epstein. Epstein finds August. August surveys back to Epstein. Epstein inside. Almost traveled there, but he was able to put it up and it was off the rim. And now it's going to be a jump ball. It looks like it's going to stay with Berman. Again, good play again there by Ferziger to hold on to the ball to make sure to keep it there. But Epstein, you've had a few of those plays where he kind of lost his dribble and then just threw it up. I want to get a more quality look. Epstein missed it, and now running out, it's now Solomon with the ball, and it's going to be a foul as they fouled Solomon. But again, we're not in the bonus right here. Only 6 fouls for Berman, so it's going to be 2 more fouls until they're 1-1. But then one more foul until the 1-1. But then there's going to be 3 more fouls until they are in the double bonus, and it becomes a 2-shot foul. So again, you have 2 fouls to give for Berman if you need to do something. Again, they're in the full press as they have Buchbinder. They break it. Millstone goes back to Olshin, and Olshin missed the layup, but luckily they're able to get the ball back. As Millstone, you got a foul here if you're Berman. You can't. You're down by 6. You can't let them take off 30 seconds off the clock, and that's what's going to happen again. Still not in the bonus. As it's going to be, it's not now. We're in a 1-1, so it looks like it's going to be Solomon going to the line again. He's very comfortable there. You know, if you were to pick anybody to go to the free throw line, when looking at who's going to be the most comfortable there, it's got to be Isaac Solomon. You know, he's had a lot of free throw attempts tonight. So here's Solomon with the first one. Solomon calmly drains the first one to make it a 7-point DRS lead. Again, the winner of this game will play the winner of the next game, which is going to be Fuchs Mizrahi versus TABC. DRS is looking to punch a ticket to the Tier 2 championships. Try to get a little pride on this Wildcat resume as he misses the second free throw. Still time for Berman if they go fast. They find August. August in the corner. Missed it off the rim. And here's Safra. Safra throws it. The ball's loose on the ground. And now it's going to be a jump ball, but it's going to be DRS ball as Berman just got the last jump ball. It's going to be going the other way. No, that might have just been the dagger. You don't want to call it too late. But it looks like that was a nice look that you had for August. You know, you could have brought it within 4, but it's a 7-point game. You're most likely going to have free throws coming up unless you can come up with a quick steal. But if you're Berman and you don't come up with a quick steal, you're fouling immediately. some of the Berman fans really aren't very happy. They want to call a foul as they believed that at least they believed that Millstone was on the ground and had possession and moved his feet. But it looks like the refs aren't going to call it that way, as it's going to remain DRS ball. And coming right after this is going to be the TABC game, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah, Berman running out of time in this one, 20 seconds. It's going to take a long shot for them to get back from this game, and it's going to require some lucky turnovers and some big-time shots. And I do want to thank everyone from Max Live for working so hard this Sarachek tournament. You know, all the games we do, all the social media, the articles, the stats, the cameramen, everything. Now it won't be possible without all 55 staff members that we have. So big thank you to all of them.
Yeah. And Olshin, they looked to get a steal, and Olshin was fouled, and they're going to be going the other way. Olshin is now going to be shooting again. It's going to be a 1-and-1. So still a little bit of a chance for Berman. If he's not able to get this first one, you can get the ball and go down the length of the court. But you're going to need a miracle here in order to hold on and hold on to the hopes of your season. Some of these guys, Epstein, some of them are seniors, so this could be their last high school game. So definitely not how you want to go out. So definitely tons to play for these Berman guys.
Well, it won't necessarily be their last game. They'll have a game tomorrow. It'll be a consolation game.
That is true.
Obviously, they much rather play in the championship game, but again, they'll have another opportunity tomorrow.
Here it is. Olshin got his own rebound, and that was exactly what you didn't want right there for Berman. You got a miss, but you just weren't diligent in boxing out the shooter. You had all of your guys. It's actually the entire DRS team was behind the three-point line, and you had 4 Berman Cougars inside. They just assumed they were going to get the ball. You know, for a team that puts in a lot of effort, just really an uncharacteristic play.
Yeah, again, the number one rule when you're defensive rebounding on a free throw is to box out the shooter. And on that time, Berman did not do a good job of that.
Because the shooter knows exactly where it's going to go.
Exactly right.
Olshin looking for another shot. Again, his DRS teams played characteristic. Yes, Safra played very good. Solomon played very good, obviously, as Olshin misses the second one. Just a good all-around game for this DRS team. Here's Margulies. Margulies for 3. Missed it, and it's going to be Bookbinder coming up with it. And they're just going to hold it down. 3 seconds left. It's been a great game so far between Berman and DRS. And now the game is going to end right now. Ari, what do you got for us?
Yeah, 47-39 DRS win. We're going to send into a quick commercial break, but when we come back, we have the YU Pathways program post-game show with the interviews with the stars of the game, and don't go anywhere. And welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center, where the DRS Wildcats just beat the Berman Cougars 47-39. And welcome to the YU Pathways Program postgame show. Start your future career sooner and save time and money with one of our YU Pathways programs, earning credits towards or applying for a graduate degree as early as your junior year. Visit yu.edu/pathways for more information. And now we're going to send it down to SJ Tannenbaum with the stars of the game. Take it away, SJ.
What's going on, guys? Thank you very much. I'm here with Mr. Isaac Solomon and Ari Safra. Isaac, 15 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Ari, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Not too shabby, but not something we're surprised at. We've seen you guys play this year and in years past as well. What do you guys think was the key for the Wildcats to get the win in a fairly close game against the Berman Cougars?
I think it was our patience. Towards the end, they were playing a pretty tight man on us, and we kind of ran our patterns, and we kept under control, kept our plays going, and we trusted our players to hit big shots down the line.
First off, credit to Berman. We knew they were a great team, even though they were missing their Asher Folk, great player also. We knew it was going to be a battle. We had the lead in the beginning, but we knew they were going to come back, hit some threes like they always do. But thank God we came out at the end.
Anyone special you want to shout out who's going to watch you guys in the Tier 2 Sarachek Championship?
Yeah, 2 big shout-outs. I want to shout out my brother, Eitan. Eitan, thanks for always being there for me, bro. You helped me with all this season. And recently, Ari Ivry, the Sarachek MVP from last year. He's been texting me all year, helping me, getting me hyped up. He got me on this deep game masterclass. Ari Ivry, Eitan Stafford, thank you guys.
Same thing, 2 shout-outs. My extended compound and Hawkins Capital.
Big shout-outs. Be sure to watch these guys in the Tier 2 Sarachek Championship tomorrow. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, SJ. And that does it for us here between DRS and Berman Cougars. I'm Ari Schaff, alongside me is Ari Katz. And stay tuned for the next game between TABC and the Houston Rocky Mayhem.